Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Fortnite Battle Royale video. And in today's video, the island is on the move. Yes, that's right. The floating island in the middle of Loot Lake has began to move, and it's currently around the factories on the edge of Loot Lake. Now, where could this island be moving? Now, a lot of people have been speculating that it's actually going to be going to the runes, but in a backwards order that the cube left them in the last season. So as at the moment, it's heading towards the 7th rune right near Pleasant Park. And that's where everyone's speculating that it would go. Now, what's going to happen when it actually reaches rune? Well, possibly it could be going to make I think it's going to delete the rune there, possibly, and make volcanic pits form. Thanks to Fortnite Leaks and Lucas7 Yoshi on Twitter, there's a replay mode glitch that shows these volcanic pits, and Fortnite Leaks actually found the mesh for them in the files. So yeah, this is what they will look like once the floating island reaches them. Also found in the files by FNBR Leaks, we have the cube growth. Now, this would mean that the cube will grow when it actually reaches these runes. So the floating island could go to one of the runes, and these small volcanic pits will form, and then the cube will grow in size. But also thanks to pseudonym Leaks on Twitter, we've actually found out that the runes are actually on separate meshes than the ground. So they're not actually on the ground, they're on a separate block. Could this mean that they might actually rise up? Instead of the cube with the island attached to it, like going down to the cube to do this, could actually mean that this cube thing will form a mini floating island and float up to the giant island when the cube goes above it. This is entirely possible because it's actually on a different mesh than the actual ground, so it can be removed from the ground at any time when Fortnite decides to do so. Lastly, if this cube actually, goes backwards through all the runes and goes in it's the way the cube formed them, but all backwards, what will happen after that? Because I don't know, what will happen to the island? Well, here's where I think that this is going to happen. I think the cube will then destroy or do something to Salty Springs. Now, the reason I say this is because there was actually a glitch that in the first couple days of Season 6 that made the floating island on the minimap go over Salty Springs. Now, this could be Fortnite testing it, because we actually have, last season, when the cube actually, after it went to Loot Lake, there was actually a glitch where it came out of Loot Lake and then flew over all the way to Salty Springs. Now, this could be them testing what would happen when the cube did that. But now that it's attached to the lake, they could have been testing, if it could rise up and then go destroy Salty Springs. But they may have changed it so that it's going to destroy all the runes first before it does that. Because I think that there's definitely going to be something to do with Salty Springs. We've had so many leaks. All the Easter Island heads looking at Salty Springs. I think Salty Springs is going to be destroyed. I'm sorry if you like Salty Springs. I mean, it's a bit of a dead place. I mean, it's just a few houses, and they could probably do something really cool with that area, because it's sort of towards the middle of the map, and it'd be a real hot spot, sort of like Tilted Towers. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video with all the theories regarding what will happen with the floating island. I will keep you up to date with this island. If anything changes, I will be making another video. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it. Please make sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all later. Bye for now.